And we are underway in Las Vegas. Or are we? Four, trying to work Wilson. On the follow, able to score.
Indiana needs an...
Mims throws it away again as Stephanie White says, let's go. Wilson! Another extra possession for Indiana. Mitchell, that space didn't take. Boston lays it in.
To Wilson.
Already 4 offensive rebounds and 6 second chance points for Indiana as Young buried
from Jackie Young. Just her efficiency, especially in that mid-range game.
Sims pull up? No, that's something Stephanie...
In fairness, nobody really can.
Yeah. Here's Young. Young off one leg, banks it in. The game has really slowed down for her, and she's able to make the right reads, more frequency in those suits. 9 assists, 5 rebounds. In that game 4, she and Chelsea Gray became just the 4. Knocked away by Mitchell, 5 to shoot. Gray dishes, Smith is fouled and finishes.
Ford's hand hits her right on the wrist.
We asked Becky Hammond, what do you need from Chelsea Gray in this game 5 when that happens? Young elevates, can't hit the 3. Boston the win. Goes cross court. Sims fakes the 3, drives it, pulled up way too short. Down. 5th turnover for Indiana. Lloyd a 3. Off the mark, rebound deflected off of ball.
Trying to meet up the court defensively, but also getting back in transition.
Hull will fire. Short on a 3. Another chance for Indiana. That's been a theme in the early going. Mitchell a 3. Is good.
That drill this morning with the towel, and it started out and the perimeter all the way into the post.
Wilson, the soft touch. The rookie Timpson is there.
Terrific post defense by Asia Wilson on Boston that time.
Shea Petty able to scoop it in. Wilson looking to take it to Boston. Wilson elevates, can't finish. Boston off the offensive glass. Wilson, beautiful pocket pass from Young. And Wilson for Las Vegas. Backdoor, Petty will lay it in on a beautiful delivery. It's off the bench.
Dana Evans in the game, Indiana Fever going to their zone defense.
And Wilson lays it in. Stripped, wanted a whistle, didn't get one. Here comes Young, pull up 3. He's good. They've scored 5 straight. Mitchell to the cup, can't finish it, but a foul on Smith and Mitchell on ABC. It'll be game 2 for the WNBA Finals presented by YouTube TV at 3 Eastern. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com. The officials' attention. Gustafson connects. She gives it up. Wilson will take it. Hit. Finds Turner. Turner didn't want to shoot it. Petty will. And knock it down. A deep 3. 7 points in 4 minutes off the bench. Young rounds it off. Hull. An 8-second difference game in shot clock. Hull hits the free throw this season, according to our sports information group at ESPN.
Do we have these great stats in the NBA?
Seen an NBA coach in red leather in a while.
In a while.
Gustafson lays it in this series. Hull gives it up. Turner flips it up and in.
I think it's important. They're going to really the basket. She's going to draw a lot of gravity. We got to make sure they continue to give her good touches.
And Wilson out of the game. We've seen that throughout this series. When one comes out, the other gets her rest as well.
Evans connects.
She's moving great, and she will drive us, and that's been true so far.
Thank you, Hal. Sims pull-up jumper. She got it. 1 when Sims scores 15 or more points. Evans rims out. Last touch Smith. Hits it back. Screen coming from Smith. Young gets space and drops it in.
Supposed to be in there.
Sims goes up strong and falls down hard on the foul from in the hard contact. His free throws have been a theme. Odyssey Sims hits the second by Dawn. Always kind of keep in touch. She said, but usually on the floor in this series, she said, it's Aaliyah who does most of it. Young will attack. Dip in. Difficult pass, and Wilson gets fouled. Terrific look at it from our outstanding truck. As Wilson hits the first ever had in playoff history in Game 4, putting up 31 points, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. Howard will take the 3. Can't knock it down. And Boston up top. Gray looking to shed Petty. Gray able to bank it in. Sims is fouled by Young. Indiana in the bonus. Free throws coming. Becky Hammond has said multiple times this year she believes A'ja Wilson is going to go down as the hardware she has already acquired.
Say what, the last 4 years, if any of those seasons and it ends, you say, how can...
On from her. Tied at 32. Great pass inside. Wilson gets fouled by Boston. And a
post defender to handle.
The 2025 double-the-scenes moments and more. Wilson misses the second. Aerial Powers getting a little run here. Boston. Here's Sims on a 3. Missed it. Boston the other.
Wraps her around the waist and pushes her. That's the right call.
Boston misses
4 as well.
Kelsey Mitchell yet to score in the second quarter. It's her elbow. Reminds me of the Gary Kloppenberg.
Yes.
Mitchell jitters, takes, doesn't get the roll. Wilson a poor pass to Lloyd. Indiana still scrambling though as Wilson lays it in. For the quarter for Mitchell. He finished top 5 in the MVP voting. Gray. Sims gets going downhill and gets the whistle as Odyssey. How about the job Odyssey Sims has done in this second quarter? Even Aaliyah Boston hadn't consistently been aggressive offensively. Odyssey Sims is a huge key for Indiana because she's at least finds the cutter. Gustafson kicks it out. Young connects. Jackie quickly back up the floor. Wilson wants it. Wilson can't rim it in. Lloyd tracked it beautifully. Wilson nudges, takes, can't hit. Good D there from to the huddle. Now Game 4 was tied for the second largest free throw disparity in playoff history. Becky Hammond is less than thrilled as Gray makes the free throw so that Wilson dips inside, can't finish it. Boston's the other way. Sims with Gustafson switched on her. Into the corner, Hull missed it badly.
Gets the foul called.
Here's Gray, pull-up jumper is good. Finds Howard, misses the layup. Boston the rebound. Hull a 3, rims off. Gracie Hull very cold from 3 in this game. Lloyd doesn't get the roll as just 5. Here's Young, lobbing it in. Wilson can't finish it. Howard
organized. What did you think of her performance in the first half?
I thought she was great. It's really about the defensive end for us.
All right, thank you very much, Becky. Possession. Wilson now has 16. Here's Hull turning the corner and banking it in. Comes up with a steal. Gets it ahead to Boston. The touch pass to Hull, who lost the handle and turns it up. Back to Young, 7 to shoot. Smith is in foul trouble in the first half, able to finish. Howard turns the corner, whips the pass. Hull gives it up. Sims connects on a 3. Young looking to work Hull. Banks it in. 14 for Young, who is 6 of 10 from the floor. Remember, this is an Aces team that... Here's Sims. Pull-up jumper? No. Boston, the putback won't go. Tip to Howard. We're going to take Smith, 2 to shoot. Howard Howard lays it in. Las Vegas with just 2. Wilson off one leg, feathery.
And you saw
Wilson comes up with a steal. Young in transition, lays it in, plus the foul.
Jackie Young coming down the other way.
Not a lot there from Turner. And Young, as Turner gets it out to Hull, open 3. Can't hit the 3, out of bounds.
Indiana back in a zone, that twofold.
Mitchell connects on a 3. Wilson lobbing it in. Smith working Boston, who has 4. Smith can't hit. Hull still of attrition. And you just pray that this star is okay. To us, obviously, that would be a best-case scenario, but that took a while for Kelsey, and you just hope for the best. As Wilson rings in the jumper, here comes Young. Gray, a 3, rims off. Howard the rebound, and I know Indiana with 15 turnovers. Young, you bet!
5th foul for Aaliyah Boston to pick up, considering what has been called already in the previous 4 games.
And I think Wilson fading away, in and out. Hull able to snare the rebound off. Petty the flick ahead, and Howard lays it in. Nice little out. Wilson will take and hit. 42%. Howard flips it in, plus the foul. And Natasha 10 points, 7 rebounds. Has won a trio of titles in her career. A feat. Gray in the corner. No. An opportunity for Indiana. It would have been unfathomable to think they could get to this position without a healthy Caitlin Clark, without a healthy Sophie.
Describe this team throughout the course of the year, and they've used it to describe themselves as resilient. They continue to run into injuries.
Of the game, for an update on Kelsey Mitchell, here is Holly Rowe.
Just got the word from Indiana PR. Kelsey Mitchell is...
Thank you for that update. Obviously not the news that you'd want if you're a Fever fan or if you're a basketball fan who has fallen in love. Young gives it up. Gray. Short. Look at Hull come. Wilson. Fading. And hitting. Asia Wilson. Indiana with her 5 fouls. Mitchell out for the remainder of the game as she continues to be evaluated. Boston can't finish. Smith bodies in. Knocked out of bounds. Here's Sims. Pull-up jumper is good. Boy, Odyssey Sims, Gray. Played a really strong game. Gray, she got it. Uncanny tonight from Gray.
Yes.
Petty, they need it. They've got it. Well, Indiana has fought for Kelsey Mitchell. It's a 5-point game here in the 4th. Wilson drops it in. Pace to be just the 2nd player ever to average 5 stocks per game in a single postseason. As she lays that one in. Ever average at least 5 per game throughout the course of an entire postseason. Wilson well on her way to that. And that's an offensive foul on Alyssa Smith. And that will be...
Anyway, with her 5 fouls.
Sims, open right side, misses the layup. But it's Vegas, a +7 on the scoreboard. Wilson, misses that one. Sims. Lob it in. Howard battling and finishing.
That was a really tough.
Young banks it in on the drive. Didn't take the 3. Sims looking to attack. Sims can't finish, gets the whistle. Odyssey Sims. 5:15 to go in the 4th. Taking a look at the upcoming WNBA Finals schedule. Friday on if the Fever were to win this Game 5. Game 1 will be back here in Vegas if Las Vegas holds up. Powers, the deflection and the knockaway. Here comes Aerial Powers. Can she maintain control? She does. Oh, Hull nearly came up with a steal. Young a three is good. 26 for the All-Star guard. Boston, sure, well over 50% from the floor. Young, not that time. Rebound. Sims, the push shot, banks in. It's a two. Sims jumper off the mark. Boston there. Boston misses the layup. 19th Indiana turnover. Wilson gets a clean look and knocks it down. Sims into the lane. Whips it in, plus the foul. Out to Lloyd, 4 to shoot. Lloyd, Young, no, rebound. Already down to 8. Wilson gets a touch. On the move, fading. No, rebound, Lloyd.
Every possession.
She's 8 of 9 from the line tonight. Hits the first. Join us Friday night, 8 Eastern on ESPN app. Stunningly, this game is tied. Young separates, looking for space, leaning, can't hit, rebound.
Draw something up in that huddle. They might just push pace quickly the other way.
Young to give the Aces the lead, drills the first. 27 points tonight for Jackie Young, who hits them both. And now Stephanie White will asked to get it in, finds Sims. Sims avoids the contact. Sims lays it in, and this game is left. Young trying to shake Petty. Young leaning, misses the layup to tip, no good. And points tonight. Take two key free throws down the stretch. Wilson misses. Lloyd, who's been active on the offense, back to Young, got space. 5 to shoot. Into the corner, Lloyd connects. Lob it in, Howard. Out to Hull. 6 to shoot, Hull banks it in. Here's Young. Out to Gray. You bet!
Confident with her shot here in Game 5.
Sims, now 11 of 12 in August. She told us she was so nervous. We said, why? She said, because Indiana has a lot of fans. Wow. 3 to shoot. Out to Gray. Gray launches and hits. Howard rumbles in for the bucket and the foul. So they can't challenge that foul call on Wilson. As Howard completes the... Wilson wants it. Has it. Wilson unable to finish. Lloyd gets fouled by Sims. Final seconds, and now Lloyd here going to the line. In case you're just joining us and looking at the floor for Indiana and saying, well, where's Kelsey? Third quarter with an injury. And Boston fouled out in the fourth. Remarkably, Indiana was able. Sims finds Hull. 4 to shoot. Hull stops. Can't bank it in. Rebound Young. Gray gets it into Wilson. Back to Gray. Lays it in. Sims dashing inside. Able to lay it in. A quick buck. Evans eyes the clock. Evans pull up. Is good. The Aces guard. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock at 8. Petty launches. That's hits. It's a one possession. Terrific performance from the 4-time All-Star. She hits the first to make it a 2-possession. Young has a 30-point night in Game 5. Aces up by 5. Sims misses the banker. Rebound Wilson. And quiets the crowd. And Wilson, another historic night. 35, for Asia Wilson. For the Fever, they're looking here. And for the Aces, they'll be looking for a third title in 4 years as they link up with the Mercury. Young now with 32. Lob it in Howard. The tip play won't go.